considering the various attacks that has hit the northeastern part of Nigeria, leaving the region's humanitarian predicament at an alarming rate. The Borno caucus in the National Assembly are calling on government to increase the budgetary allocation to the region. Ali Indume, who described as catastrophe the humanitarian crisis in the region, explained that the 45 billion naira budgetary allocation for the zone in the 2017 appropriation was grossly inadequate to address the humanitarian problems occasioned by hunger and malnutrition in the region.
A major humanitarian crisis is unfolding in Nigeria and the Lake Chad region. This crisis has largely been overlooked. We are therefore seeking to mobilize greater international involvement and increase funding for humanitarian efforts to prevent the situation from deteriorating further. I quoted this straight from the Norway Minister for Foreign Affairs, Borge Brende. He went further to say that we must bring an end to this crisis and reverse the downward spiral we are seeing in the region. The conference has three aims: to raise awareness about the crisis, to gain more support for humanitarian efforts, and to secure greater political commitment to improve the situation.
Indume, who stressed that it is not heartwarming that international donor countries are showing more concern than Nigerians, also called on corporate organizations as well as wealthy individuals to assist the internally displaced persons in the Northeast.
We are calling on the press to also help in making sure, because we have made a case to the National Assembly, the PCNI has written to the Speaker, there is a favorable response, and I have personally raised the issue with the Senate President, and there is a favorable response to increase the budgetary allocation for the humanitarian crisis in the Northeast from 45 billion to a reasonable amount. We can't say during this period to ask for what the international donor organizations are raising, because I'm sure they are going to raise that 1 billion, because showing from the commitment they have shown last year.
It will be recalled that in the 2016 Appropriation Act, only 12 billion naira was allocated to the Presidential Initiative on Northeast to address the humanitarian crisis in the Northeast, even as the lawmakers from the zone have called for an increase in the budgetary allocation to the region. What is left is what the federal government will make do of the call.